In this video, we're going to review the personal insight section of the UC application. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this section. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it, a couple of tips. So the first tip I have is please email yourself the questions so that you can work on it on your own time and not try to work on it in the application during that time. So work on it in advance. There's one question that all transfer students have to answer. Please describe how you have prepared for your intended major, including your readiness to succeed in your upper division courses once you enroll at the university. Then you have the option of answering 3 more questions out of the 7 listed. So you're going to read every question and you're going to pick the 3 that you feel like you have a lot of things that you can say about. Before you pick your questions, I'm going to recommend that you check out this website, admissions.universityofcalifornia.edu/apply/applying-as-as-questions.html. So when you get to this page, it's going to give you some directions. Of course, you know that there's one question that you have to answer and that you're going to pick 3 out of the 7. The maximum response is 350 words. And then here it gives you a little bit of information of what you want to keep in mind. Remember, some questions you'll have more things to say about than others, so pick the questions that you feel that you have more to speak to. I also recommend having someone read it that's not yourself, like someone that knows you well that might be able to offer some more insight as to what you can write on there. They have a couple of things that they recommend that you consider. So things to consider under every question. So I recommend that you check out this page, get some tips before you start writing your personal insight questions, and then when you're ready, you're going to answer these questions and click continue. In the next section, you get to add any additional comments that you feel will add more depth to your application. So if there's anything that you didn't get to say in your personal insight questions, anything that you didn't get to say in the additional information under academic history, then you can say it here. For your personal insight questions, I just want to remind you, they're never going to get to meet you. They're only going to know what you write in your application. So take a lot of time when thinking about what to write in your personal insight question. Once you've done your personal insight questions and your additional comments, if you have nothing additional to add, that's okay. And just move on to the next section, which will require you to review the application, and eventually you're going to go through the review and submit section. That's it for now. I hope this was helpful.